Ready to go?
It's on.
All right. Here we are, 2009-2010 Hazen High School boys varsity start season. I'm sitting here with senior Tyler Searles. Last season was his first year on varsity, and he had a really good season. Looking forward to another great season from Tyler. He's one of our centers. He's also one of the captains on the football team this year. Football team with what was you guys' record?
7-1 in leagues.
7-1 leagues, went to the playoffs, and last year, what was you guys' record?
Bad.
Bad.
I don't even know.
Well, it was a big turnaround this year, so Tyler's coming off a big high off of football, and he's one of my leaders here on the basketball team, and I enjoyed coaching this young man a lot. Tyler, what's your goals for this season?
Goals for this season? I want to increase what we did from football. I want to get further in the playoffs. We're going to get C-Mount champs and then go further in the playoffs than we did in football. Those are my goals.
Those goals. Tyler, what do you do during your off time?
During my off time? Modern Warfare 2 just came out, so I've been playing a lot of video games. And then college applications are killing me right now, so pretty much those two things, that's my life right now.
What schools are you playing for?
Western, Idaho, Wazoo, and then Central probably.
Well, this young man, I'm sure all those schools are going to be more than happy to have him a part of their team. Tell me something funny that's happened in your life in the last, say, since school started.
Well, okay, so we did a pep assembly a welcome back assembly for the beginning of school, and we didn't memorize our lines. I read it from a script, but there was this one chunk that I completely messed up. And you know how if you're performing, people don't know that you messed up, but you know you messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's not really funny, but that's probably the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me.
Okay, we're laughing on the inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Tell me what specific goal that you have for this team, or what are you going to bring to this team this year?
Intensity. We've said it for a long time. I know you preach it all the time. And a lot of the times, like in football even, we're flat, and that hurts the team. So this year we need to bring it. We need to get riled up, before. We need to have that spark plug, and I'm trying to bring that this year.
There you go, Tyler Searles. Here we go with our other senior, Kyle Thomas. My nickname for him is Cooler Than the Other Side of the Pillow. And Kyle played his freshman and sophomore year here, and then last year he wanted to focus on baseball. And this year, his senior year, he decided to. He's blessed us with his presence and his leadership, his confidence, his experience, and I'm glad to have him back. And we'll let Kyle tell us a little bit about yourself, Kyle, in a few words.
Oh, man. Not even a question.
Okay, I'll ask you a question then. Okay? Kyle, what do you plan to bring to this team this year?
All about defense.
All about defense. Yeah, Kyle is probably one of our better defensive players. He understands team defense very well. He's long, he's smart, and he's tough. He's one of the pitchers on the baseball team, and so therefore he's a leader and leads by example. What areas would you like to improve on this year as a player?
I need to get my jump shot down, sure, and better ball handling.
Okay. Now, if any player on our basketball team that you would want to be like, who would it be?
You can't say Gordy.
Please don't say Gordy.
Make it a multiple choice.
You have Tyler Searles,
Yeah.
DeWitt Casa, or R.J. Magar.
Those three?
Yeah.
Gotta go with Searles then.
Okay. Searles, you hear that now, all right? He wants to be just like you. This is Kyle. And I'm very pleased to have him back on our team. I missed him last year and kind of asked him to come back, and he decided, and I'm glad he's here. I'm looking forward to a great season. Thanks, Kyle. All right.
Did you shake Tyler's hand?
No. Okay, please take the hood off. Take that off too. It's all right. You in practice.
You know a good barber, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Well, this is Decorius Sampson. Last year, he played up for us last year. He is a junior this year. This is his second year on varsity. He plays point guard for us. He's our starting point guard. This young man brings intensity. He brings tenacity. He brings experience. He jokes around with us, but then he has a serious side to him. He's very competitive, and it's just what I like in a point guard. He's one of my coaches on the floor. When a play needs to be called, he can do that, and I have extreme amount of confidence in this young man, and I'm very excited about this season and how he's going to help lead our team and do the things necessary for us to win. Decorius, what's the outcome of this season? Where do you see us going?
Actually, I see us going far. I think we got a lot of talent on the team this year. Our capabilities, go forward. We got shooters, we got passers, rebounders, and as long as we play together and keep our heads in it, we can go forward. I see state.
You said state. Okay. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Kyle, but I'm going to throw some different people at the team. Okay? If there was one player on the team that you would like to be like, would it be Brant Graybill?
Okay.
Cesar?
Okay.
Or Nate?
Brant really improved and really stayed in the gym working on his game. Brant got more confidence. He got better in the post, the rebounds. He works hard. And he's just an all-around player.
That's a nice compliment. Brant's sitting like right next to us, so. But yeah, with Decorius, I'm very confident in his ability. I feel comfortable when he. All right. Thanks, bro. All right. Okay. Next, got Brant Graybill. This is his third season on varsity. His freshman year, he was like a deer in headlights. He had the height, he had the length, just didn't have the weight yet, didn't have the confidence yet. Still working on the weight, but what he lacks in weight, he gains the talent and confidence and the ability to go out there and perform. He's become another one of these guys that I can depend on. Playing basketball spring, summer, and fall has really helped Brant develop as a player. He plays the four-man for us, and my nickname for him is Dirk because he can step out, shoot the three. He's got a nice mid-range game, and his post game has really developed over the last year. He's dunking the basketball with ease now. He's only gotten hung a couple times during spring and fall league, but we don't have that on tape, so we can't really talk about it. So Brant, tell me something about, what your goals are for this season, personal and team.
Well, my personal goals is just to keep working hard and make my other teammates better as much as possible. And my team goal is to do whatever we can to win as many games as possible and to try to make it to state.
Well, Brant, like I said, he's grown. I've just watched this young man grow from being 5'10" to now being 6'5" over the last 2-3 years, and that's the part of high school basketball I love, seeing a young man develop, young man grow, and watching his great game develop, watching him develop as a young man off the court and on the court. And I have to say, even though Gordy's his dad, one of our other coaches, this young man definitely has grown and has developed and has definitely matured over the last few years, and he's going to have a great year. He's going to be one of our leading scorers, leading rebounders, and he brings a lot to the team. Thanks, B.
All right. Thanks,
All right.